Oh, great.
I'm trying to call them folks.
Follow up on South Africa.
Can I do a quick
Okay.
follow-up on the upcoming summit?
Go ahead, South Africa.
Okay, thank you. You said at the top that during their bilateral meeting tomorrow with President Ramaphosa of South Africa, they will discuss climate crisis, investment, and other global issues. Will that include the Russia war in Ukraine? We know that Russia was one of the African countries that refused to be dragged into the proxy war between the US and Russia.
I don't have any more specific to what I just laid out about the issues that they would be talking about. We will certainly share more in our readout, as we normally do when there's a bilat, but I don't have more to share outside of that.
Is the president aware that every time he receives an African head of state, African journalists who cover the White House are not allowed? Like, I'm not allowed to be there tomorrow. Is that something that sits well with you? Are you okay with it to have an African president being received by President Biden and the African who covered the White House?
Let me check into that, because that is a serious claim, and we take those claims very seriously, obviously. And so let me check into that. That is not something that I'm aware of.
So my question actually is, who makes the decision? Who tells the White House not to allow us when we send some?
Well, you're saying, I need to check in on what you're stating here. That is a serious statement that you're making. So before I go any further, I need to just check in on that. I'm always happy to talk to anyone after the briefing in my office, or make a schedule appointment to have this conversation. But again, what you're saying is a strong accusation, if you will, and I just need to check in on that before I move further. I need to check in on that before I move further.
I will not be allowed to be there tomorrow, so it's a claim that's been established, and that was the same thing that happened when Saki was here with the president of Kenya, and do you understand the frustration of people like me who cover the White House?
I wholeheartedly understand your frustration, but before I can speak to this, I need to actually check in on it so that I can give you a fulsome answer. So let me check in on this, and we can talk about it. Looking ahead, some additional details on the President's bilateral meeting that's happening tomorrow with the South African President. Tomorrow, President Biden will host South African President Ramaphosa at the White House. President Biden looks forward to consulting with President Ramaphosa on a range of topics, including climate crisis, opportunities to increase trade and investment to benefit both South Africans, and Americans, and other pressing global challenges. In addition, Vice President Harris will host President Ramaphosa for breakfast tomorrow morning at the Naval Observatory, and looks forward to discussing the U.S.-South African partnership on global health security, space cooperation, and other areas of bilateral engagement.